Hello everybody, it's me, Super Santa Ham here, and if you're watching this on August 23rd, it means I actually finished the video. So that's good, go me. But today is the most important day of our lives. We're getting a new trailer for Sonic Frontiers, which I know might not sound like a big deal, but we actually haven't had like a normal actual trailer for this game, really, with like gameplay and cutscenes and hype music and well edited at all. We had that weird IGN first stuff, we've had a couple of CG things. The closest we got was like the original Game Awards trailer, you know, where we had Sonic standing in the field, but that wasn't really any gameplay. But regardless, today we're supposedly getting that at Gamescom. Now, because of how much of a clusterfuck this game's sort of marketing has been, I want to just quickly take the time and like talk through what I'm hoping we see, what I want to see, and what hopefully everybody else wants to see. Now bear in mind, these aren't just what, it's just what I want to see, so if there's something you want to see that I don't mention, then let me know in the comments below. Don't get heated, stay calm, Sonic fans is fine. Google Docs, we've had enough of them in the community in the past few days. Let's just all be happy, like we usually are, in this wonderful community. We're always so happy and good. Anyway, before we get started, I do just want to say that the music I'm going to be using in this video, because the game isn't out yet, finding music from the game is relatively hard, and using music from other Sonic games to fit this game is also relatively hard. So I looked on YouTube, there are a couple of fan covers of like some of the music we've had so far. I made sure that any music I use, the person who uploaded the videos at least said somewhere that they're okay with them being used as long as they're credited. So with that said, if I am using anyone's music, whose music it is will come up on the bottom of the screen like so, and everything will be linked in the description below. But without further ado, here's what I want to see from the Sonic Frontiers Gamescom trailer. So, this may be a weird first thing to say, being the story of the game, but bro, what the fuck is going on in this game? Like, I know we have some details in regard to the plot, like obviously they come into the islands to find the emeralds and blah blah blah, artificial intelligence, but I'd like to see some cutscenes, I want to see some character interaction, some dialogue, mainly because we do know, of course, that Ian Flynn is helping with this story. Of course, we don't know fully what way, whether it's fully writing it or just like dialogue or like basic narrative or things like that, but that is really exciting to me because for the past, God forbid I say meta era, but for the last few years, Sonic stories have been pretty fucking dog shit. So the fact that this game actually has like somewhat of a chance to have a decent, fun, engaging, interesting story is honestly one of the things I'm most excited for. Of course, like I said, we don't know the full extent of Ian Flynn's involvement, but the fact that he's involved at all is still great. If it's purely like character dialogue, that would be fine for me because I love the way he writes his characters to interact. Of course, if you don't know, Ian Flynn is the head writer of the current run in the Sonic comics, or one of the head writers I should say. And I know he's had some like critiques with some stuff that happened with Shadow in the Metal Virus arc, and some of his takes on Sonic's ideology recently, but it's like, for me, a lot of that stuff, okay, not the Shadow stuff, but the ideology stuff and how Sonic is in the comics, I really like it. He just seems like he has a grasp on how all these characters should work and interact with each other and how they would approach certain situations. And I don't really feel like, honestly, we've ever really had that kind of thing in a mainline game. So seeing that would genuinely be just so sick for me. Now, I don't really think Sonic's ever had great dialogue, and I'm including the movies in this because I'll make a video on Sonic Movie 2 another day, but there's just some stuff in that film that the dialogue just kind of gets me, like, with honor.
We're gonna have to work on your pep talks, pal.
Yeah.
No! But I do genuinely really think that this is our first and one of our best opportunities to get a really cool and engaging Sonic story in a game. So any glimpses of that, anything they want to show us, I really want to see. Of course, let's try that again. Of course, it is... Fuck, I can't speak! Of course, it is worth mentioning that at the demo people got to play at Summer Game Fest, there were some cutscenes there. And we do know that there is a demo that's going to be playable at Gamescom, and hopefully the recording and the footage gathering of that demo is going to be a bit more lenient than it was at Summer Game Fest. Of course, you know, not having people move fucking plants in the way so they can't get a snapshot of Green Hill Zone, you know, so blurry that people are like, oh, I don't think that's Green Hill Zone, you know, I think that's another Green Hill themed area, maybe it's Emerald Hill Zone. Fuck Eddie, just fuck you. So if that is the case, and it is the same demo, or a similar demo, and they are a bit more lenient, then maybe we could actually see those cutscenes, you know, during Gamescom, which would be great. I would hit that with a big poggers. That would be nice. Probably worth mentioning as well before we move on to gameplay. The trailer is supposed to be coming out during the whole opening show. I believe it's happening at 7 PM British Summer Time. I'm going to be live on my Twitch during that, going to be watching it, so if you do want to come and hang out, link will be in the description. I would say I stream regularly, but that would be a lie. But I'm trying to fix it, so follow my Twitch and see me live when I'm live sometimes, but definitely tonight, but other times sometimes. Next, obviously, you know, the main thing is the gameplay and what I want to see from that. So the gameplay, of course, there's a bunch of stuff we can dive into, whether that's the open zone, or if it's the cyberspace, or the combat, or the movement. So we'll kind of just break things down one by one. Let's start with the combat. The combat is something I am actually kind of excited for. Having engaging combat in a Sonic game sounds cool to me, because Sonic can move and fight in fun, interesting ways, as seen in, you know, like Sonic Battle, not Smash. But Sonic can be cool. I think some of the moves we've seen are cool. Like, I like his rapid kicks. I like that dashy thing he does through the air, even though the spinning animation at the end is what was happening on my screen. I do think it has potential to be really cool. And we know there's like dodge mechanics, you have a dodge roll, which is crazy to say in a Sonic game. And we know from people who have played the demo that was at Summer Game Fest that there are other abilities that weren't showcased at the IGN first showcase. And we know there's a lot more, because obviously they said there's a skill tree and there's bountiful combat moves you can get. So seeing some of the cooler skills, or some of the later game skills, just in a well cut together trailer with hype music, I feel could get people a lot more invested in the combat than we already have. You know, they already are. So, you know, some new enemies could be cool to see. There's already quite a big variety of enemies, and I'm hoping that that continues to grow. I'm hoping that it isn't just like this pool across all the islands in the game. I hope that does continue to grow. But yeah, one thing I do want to praise the game on is the enemies, you know, because what we did see in the combat trailer, all of them did look like they sort of had different ways they had to be taken down. You know, whether it be the spin fucking Calgon cycle or whatever it's called, the washing machine thing, to make them weak or knock them into the air. It's all really cool, and, you know, people will bash the Werehog, but I think the Werehog had some cool fighting mechanics, so blending that with the more fast-paced style of Sonic, I think is a good move, because there's only so many times I can homing attack something to death until I want to be homing attacked to death. In terms of the open zone, let's see some more open zones. We've seen this grassy field for way too long now. Of course, I feel like they are hinting with like this tweet and stuff that we are going to be seeing more, which is great. But yeah, let's actually see more. I don't just want to see this desert place either. I would like to see a couple of more open zones, because a grassy field, a desert, both pretty mundane. They can look cool, like this desert concept art. Why can't I speak? By the way, this is pretty much a one take, so if I'm rambling, I'm rambling. But that desert concept art looks cool, but again, it is still just kind of a desert, so seeing more areas that are more unique and more Sonic-y, I think that'd be cool. To go on a little tangent quickly, one reason I think the IGN Fest shit, whatever it was called, failed so bad was because they broke the segments of the gameplay up. Obviously, there's going to be one big gameplay loop. You're going to be doing all of these things in and out. You're going to be running, exploring, combat. You're not just going to be running, exploring. It's going to be broken up with those different things that you're going to be doing in the world. So I think having those all blended together in a trailer should hopefully make the game look a lot more exciting, because I feel like the game is exciting. Of course, people have played it, and people have, for the most part, said good things. So I do feel like it is just being shown badly. And I know it's coming out today, but I can't stress enough that this has to be a good showcase, because I believe that this game is good, but I haven't got anything to defend it on yet. So let's get some ground, guys. Anyway, next is Cyberspace. Of course, the more boost type levels or the linear type stages. I am gonna need to see some more of these. Of course, we're pretty much told now that it is primarily going to be places from Sonic's memories, so it's going to be old zones again, which is it's fine. I love Green Hill Zone. Yo, yippee. Oh, do you think they'll have that one stage from Sonic 2? What's it called? Fucking Chemical Planet? That's a good one. But if the level design is, not Forces level design and Generations level design for a boost type stage, then I'm for it, because I replayed those Generation stages to this day, and it came out 11 years ago, so if you can give me engaging stages to play, I'll get over the level themes. But on the level themes, of course, we've seen Green Hill Zone, definitely not Sky Sanctuary, by the way, guys, wank, and I still think this is kind of Speed Highway, even though people are saying it's not. Yeah, it just looks like a daytime Speed Highway to me with like corrupted skies because it's in cyberspace. Anyway, let's get some zones that haven't been brought back. Maybe Egg Fleet could be really cool. If not that, from like Sonic Adventure 2 Pyramid Cave, or Egg Fleet, or maybe Sweet Canyon or Egg Fleet. Maybe we could do some Egg Fleet. I think Egg Fleet would be put Egg Fleet in the game. I like Egg Fleet. But yeah, primarily all I'm looking for is give us a bit of a chunky bit of gameplay of these cyberspace levels, just so we can see what the kind of level design is like. Of course, hopefully, again, if the gameplay recording isn't limited, we should get full gameplay of these. It'll be the real telling. But if you are going to be bringing back stages, the main thing for me is bring back cool stages that we haven't seen brought back in a while, or at all. Like Egg Fleet would be a good idea. Of course, release date's going to be nice. It's definitely not November 15th. Don't quote me on that, because it isn't November 15th. It is, but don't worry about it. Getting that confirmed will obviously be cool. Pre-orders could go live. But I've been rambling a lot now, but mainly from this whole Gamescom week, let's just get a nice hype 2 to 3 minute long trailer at the main show, and then let's just see some nice uncut gameplay of people playing the game live. No like stupid restrictions. People are gonna play it, so whatever you're gonna try and restrict, they're gonna say it on Twitter anyway, and it's probably gonna come out worse than what it actually looks like. Like, that's one thing, just to rant for a second. There's people playing the game, right, and they're not allowed to show what they've played. So them trying to poorly explain the stuff that they've played obviously isn't gonna make it sound or look as cool as if you see it. Like, somebody sitting down and going, oh yeah, there was this cool move where I did this thing when I was like looking through all the skill tree, blah 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 blah. Like, that's not cool. If somebody be like, oh, there was this sick move, look at it, and people go like, wow, that's a sick looking move. So show it. Let people show the game, please. It comes out in about, what, 3 months? Not even that. There's no reason at this point to be secretive. It is what it is. You've already said you're not going to delay it, so just let people show the game. Show me the game. Give me the game. Fly me the game. Give me the game. Give it to me now. But I'm going to stop there, because I'm rambling now. So, yeah. Main takeaways, just be cool, be fun. Sonic fans, be opening. And if you want to voice your opinions, be polite. I'm not going to be polite, but you guys be polite, because then it's easier for me when I'm not being polite. But yeah, like I said, I'll be streaming probably like half an hour before the Gamescom up until the Sonic stuff. I might carry on streaming after. Hopefully we'll get some other cool stuff in here that isn't just Sonic, even though he is, king above all. But yeah, be sure to check that out. Let me know, of course, in the comments below what you would like to see. If you've liked this style of video, of course, it's been a bit rambly, a bit of a shit post. It's kind of my first time doing anything like this. Let me know what I could have done better. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe. If you didn't like it, don't dislike. Just fuck off. But yeah, again, so it's socials, everything in the description. Follow me, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay hammy, and peace.